be the last. First of its kind. Be the last. First of its kind. Be the last. My mind. Human. 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 Be the last. Human. Human.
Alright, guys. Third time's the charm, hopefully.
Maybe.
My OBS simply just decides to murder itself.
Did you try turning on and off again?
Well, anyways, it's gonna be not Fortress. It's gonna be Fusion.
It's Fusion. We got Nades of our numbers and my boys versus the newcomers, NEOTOKYO, who maybe will stick around. They're doing pretty fucking well, let's be honest. They learn how to aim.
Gonna
Yeah.
have another Fusion match.
I almost don't want to say anything in case I break the stream.
Come on.
You know.
Don't
Like,
jinx it. Please.
Anyway, this is
Okay.
going to be a much better game than Silo Classic. Apparently, people want to play Silo Classic. I don't know why.
God, yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm hoping it will be an interesting game. I'm expecting to see some. Well, Muffin's already got the Rocket ad in a warm up. I'm expecting some Rocket from
I
him.
guess these guys want to play. I think this could be a pretty good game. Nades of numbers, they're a pretty good dystopia team. NEOTOKYO have proven themselves to be a solid second place contender.
I think they may be ready. I think they might have been waiting for us. So
Yeah, they're definitely
maybe we
ready
should
for us.
stop waffling and give them.
Yeah, I just need to set up this
Okay.
this whole shebang.
We'll waffle a little bit more then.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Fuck. Yeah, so Nades are attacking first. The first two objectives in this can go like pretty quickly.
Yeah, it really depends on if you actually a team wipe. Well, if you get a team wipe, that's it. You lose 2 objectives straight away. But the first objective is an interesting one because you can kind of chip away at it, so it's always going to go down fairly quickly.
Yeah, it can be rough if like you lose the first objective and that whole team gets through with armor and health.
Yeah.
Because then you even with like the fast respawn, you can't really make it to the JEP in time to properly defend it half the time.
I also feel the first objective is a good example of the first objective in this stuff. You don't really get too many of them. Like Silo, for example, can be absolutely miserable because it can take a full 20 minutes to get through. But this one, you can literally just throw a light in, and that guy gets through and just chips away at the thing for a little while.
Yeah,
You're gonna get it eventually.
It's like a attrition objective. Yeah.
Yeah. And Dystopia
It's
doesn't
really-
have many of those.
Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, there's 2 ways of looking at it, I guess, because it's kind of lame, I suppose, that you can get it just from throwing bodies at it eventually. But it does mean you don't get stuck, which I kind of like.
And there are plenty of objectives you can just get stuck on in Dystopia, which is just not fun.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see what because when you do like the stealth rush, you do just die. Like you get like 1 clip of shotgun and then you die.
You are just getting up yourself for a bit of damage for it. But here we go.
Yeah, and we've seen how some teams.
We'll see if they're going to stealth rush because we're getting ready now.
It's very ready.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good.
I hope Ferry's ready. He's not
Yeah.
talking anymore, so he must be.
Yeah, I am.
Hopefully,
Okay, cool.
and we're underway.
Most professional cast this week.
some battle cries by Shazam in chat there.
Okay, it's going to be a stealth rush. All shotguns, wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if they've
Not messing
decided
around.
shotgun is the best DPS, or if it's just
Suna kind
what
of
they can do.
pushing out. They got Kino in the rim. They are
Yeah,
lamped
yeah.
as well. So
Just going straight up. This is a lot of damage.
oh, minigun gets 3. Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty good attempt, actually.
That they almost took 50% off in one run.
Yeah.
And it was good minigun was in there. He's at full health still, so, you know.
You just don't kill them fast enough. I feel like they need
exactly.
some GL or at least some spam to do
They
the
need
big
something to hold on to.
AoE damage.
This is probably one of the only times I'd say minigun is actually useful, honestly. Like, I mean, I defend minigun, but like ion cannon was just not going to work here.
Ooh, some nice soft collision memes as well.
Yeah. God,
The turrets, how did the... I guess they got EMP'd or something?
The turrets are fighting against stealth, so they're not going to do anything, but Jesus Christ, that wall is taking a lot of damage back then. Like,
Yeah.
that minigun was cleaning up people really effectively, and they still took about 20% off it.
I do like the double heavy on defense side. Like, normally that's a really bad idea on defense, but if they're not killing your heavy, then it's not a detriment to have them.
It's interesting how they're all attacking together, honestly. I mean, they're in there right now. It's like 2 hits away.
And they clean them up again. I think... Oh, it's so...
It's one
like
hit away.
one shot. Yeah. I think they
But-
need to defend a bit... At least some of them need to defend a bit further up, though. Because if you're letting them get to that door on the wall, then it's already... It's over.
I feel like giving this one up, but this is going to be an interesting one because they don't have any. Well, they have one deck, so they're basically going to like suicide rush to get the wall, and then what do they have?
So random just managed to get it through. That was a much better like attempt at defense there. Like they were actually killing the lights before they could get down. But unfortunately, too
But
much
here's the
damage
thing
was
now,
done.
because they've like taken the wall down, they didn't have any like actual characters, you know, actual people up. It's like well, they've got no mediums, they've got no heavies, so it's literally I'm like, yeah,
no
they
real
just have to
humans.
die now, and now just like recommit. And they're still heavy, and they're you know, no, I killed them.
Ooh, 2 heavies? No, just the one. Thought maybe I saw Shazam on heavy. Muffin's bringing out the iron.
And still using minigun though. That's interesting.
And he's got a... Yeah, he's taking out now.
Nades on numbers, that was a solid push. They are right in there now.
Yeah, they've just cleaned everything up in meat. Yeah, they should
McMuffin just didn't play games.
No Decker, though, yet.
Yeah. No, they've got one deck infrequent, but he's real far away, so they have to deal with another push now.
Yeah. Random is
Oh,
coming
random's
to it
got
now.
one, okay.
Yeah. But I think he was trying to deck the gas. Which obviously makes retaking this nigh on impossible, like trying to push that one.
Yeah, and they got the gas,
point.
so... Yeah,
And honestly,
really fast cap.
yeah. I mean, Nades still have health and armor. It's like, they weren't even particularly... it wasn't
I
close,
mean, they're
really.
pushing real soul pushes. They're going around the ways that the enemy team didn't expect, really. Because you saw that first push on second, and they didn't go through the coil security walkway. Because they saw a minigun and a grenade launcher there, and they were just like, let's go around.
So they do now
And
have
they've
the
already
rods.
got the rods. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder how much experience like NEOTOKYO have with this map, honestly.
I think they've played it a few times, but, you know...
I mean, this is a map that, you know, Dystopia veterans have devoured.
Exactly. It's... Well, they might have played it 3 or 4 times, but it's nothing compared to, like, the probably hundreds that the people on Nades have. Teleporters is, like, of crucial importance here. So I'm hoping that NSF will really, like, dedicate quite a bit to cyber.
You can hope. I gotta say, like, this might just be me being like slightly. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, this is me thinking about like NEOTOKYO. They're much more used to like hit scan, you know, fights. They're very good at like hitting people with shots. But this is the thing. This map is very close quarters.
Yeah, I mean, they They should be good with the ARs. Maybe the spam weapons. It's like not something they're used to so much. But
Yeah, I'm gonna say like there's a lot of corners here. Like you're gonna see a lot of grenade launches going on.
I mean,
Like
only
Nades
keeps up.
numbers, they're putting some good damage on. Like if there was a rocket launcher and anyone's using it, that would be really dangerous.
I mean,
I
they've
imagine
held
it'll
and
skill defense.
they still have the tellies at the moment. So
Yeah, they've kept them, but they're good in
as long as
cyberspace.
they can keep Kino like spamming GLs at that choke point. Lamps with the Tesla as well. I mean, this becomes really hard to push through.
See, now they're playing what they should have been doing on the second objective, but the second objective went down so fast they couldn't really do a lot.
Muffin is decking now. It looks like. Let's go see what his. He's fighting QD and Cyber.
The turrets have just come back up, so Monks are gonna have to chip away at those again.
Yeah. Yeah, Muffin does deck out QD. Now do you get teleporters now? That clears up Shazam on that teleporter side. There's more coming. Random man infrequent. They don't seem to have really noticed.
We got Kudagar on the LR now, just
Yeah.
whip people. But oof, he got really rushed down hard.
Yeah. You can't really stand there too much. It's just you kind of have to play way back inside of the actual reactor room itself.
Yeah.
But it can be pretty good there. It's like a
Our first
kind
cortex
of a
skill of
nice
the game.
cortex.
He's been trying that for a while now.
Yeah, so they've got
They've got two
pissed off,
people in now.
camping the spawn and frequent Shazam have killed the turrets.
Yeah,
That's pressed
Shazam,
button.
Bazzy jumping up to get to the reactor door. This might just be over right now.
They might be able to clear them up. They did spawn in time.
I don't know. That Bazzy grenade was disgusting. Oh, but yeah,
Oh, he
they're
misses
cleaning up.
one. And there's still one on
Ooh,
close left. There's
two
two left.
left.
But Muffin and Random now coming in. I don't think Keenan
Yeah,
can hold it on
that's
their
over
own.
now.
No, I think that's over.
That's one
Yeah,
down.
just one, if they
You
can
just
find
need
it.
a single bullet.
Yeah,
That's
there
it.
we go. Found it. Yeah.
7 minutes. That's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah. It was that second, I feel, that let them down a lot.
Yeah, the second was just.
Well, and third too, if we're being brutally honest. But
Well, no,
Uh,
I felt third was. They at least put defense up. Like, second was really where things fell apart, and they couldn't even touch it. Like, it just instantly was over.
yeah.
I guess we're gonna maybe surf switch. I don't know.
One thing I do notice about like the Nades team is they are very coordinated in there.
Oh yeah, the coordination there was actually on point.
I
You
feel
saw
like
they pushed constantly together, and it's just like, wow, what the fuck happened?
yeah. I think they plan more than maybe any other team.
Yeah,
Like I think they actually sort of go through a proper like attack plan, and it does show. I feel they're just coordinated.
so they're gonna
Oh,
swap
looks
over to
like
NA now. So that means we
Yeah.
need to swap to. Great. I can't believe they get bad ping on the other server spectator.
Unacceptable.
But yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how Nades numbers defend, because they are very coordinated, but their attacks were just very much about like going around everywhere. Like the first objective, they were very much deciding, okay, we're just going to throw bodies at this with shotguns. Second
Yeah.
objective, they just decided to completely circumvent the enemy defense, and they were in there.
Yeah, it didn't seem like the defense on NSF were really like covering each other that well.
Yeah,
Like
they
I just
really
seemed it just seemed like Shazam came in with his AR and right clicked a bunch of people to death, and there was an iron as well doing some work.
weren't.
It didn't seem. Yeah, I don't want to be too harsh, but it really didn't seem like there was much defense there at all, frankly. But it's an objective I really struggle, like knowing how to defend properly. 'Cause,
Honestly, second objective is a very difficult objective to defend because
Like,
it's so
there's-
close to spawns. Like, do I just defend against their spawn, or do I defend back in the circle arena, which isn't even really that great a fight because you've got what almost three ways in, because they can just go
Yeah.
around through the what's called boxes and drop in through where your spawn way is, or they can go in through the back way and just like kind of how do they get into this one actually?
And they have gravity on their side, the attackers. Like it's not it's no small thing really that they like. If you're like a med plant medium, then it's almost like having leg boosters for free when you'll be hopping
Yeah.
downhill. So like heavies and mediums just come at you much faster than possibly you're really ready for. You have to be really on top of your spam.
It does feel like a lot of people get pushed back into the jip. And they have
Yeah,
to
I mean
do that.
that's the only place I feel like I have any success defending from, because your back is against a wall, so to speak.
Hmm.
Whereas like, but you give up so much like of the map by doing that.
That's really difficult to defend because you have to think, well, I want to defend cyberspace as well, otherwise I get gas. And if they get gas, like you said last round, they go gas, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, you can't really defend now because you have to go through a very specific route to get to them. And that's
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of curious. Like the only maybe miscommunication there was that it looked like Nades were decking gas when they'd already like won the jet, but in the end it worked out perfectly because it meant that Random got to the jip in good time, maybe not as fast as you'd like, but the fact that NSF had to like try and retake the jip through the gas, just no way in hell. I mean, I think maybe a more experienced team would have, like, what you can do is you can actually just wait for them to cap it, right? Because when they take the spawn, the gas door opens again, gives you another route through, and it gives you a better chance of recapping. So like if you know that it's probably lost, you're actually better off just waiting, basically, for them to cap
I'd like
it.
to
And
say,
then go and
especially if they're not expecting you to do that, but at the same time, just hope everyone knows where everyone is all the time. So,
yeah,
like, that's probably what makes Dystopia special, that everyone can see everyone all the time.
because in the end they just, they threw themselves at a, possibly an impossible defense to break, and then the spawn got capped and they backspawned all the way at the last area, and they gave themselves no opportunity to recap. So
because they were funneled through one route, and that's it. Especially since Nades on Numbers, they're playing some very dystopian guns. And let's see how Nades on Numbers play defense, because, I don't know, are they going to play minigun around?
yeah, maybe. I mean, it seemed to work okay for Lamph. I mean, the only downside is again is you just like, I guess you're stopping the lights from getting into the room, but they're still able to shoot the like.
Yeah.
Minigun doesn't actually kill things that quickly. So.
That was a disgusting attack from them, though. They were completely coordinated. You had to kill them basically on the second level, or they were going to get through.
Yeah.
And they were defending so far back that, it's like one of them's going to get through and deal 20%.
Yeah, maybe they needed a GL. Maybe Kino should have gone GL instead of AR, but it's one of those. Like, I prefer AR here. I always feel like I suck with GL, but looking at something like that, it just seems like having that AoE spam would help out a lot.
As the GL expert, I would say this is actually a pretty difficult one to use GL on, just because the range.
Yeah, especially when you're like in the room camping with a heavy. Like, I just feel like
no, you don't want to defend it now for GL.
I always just kill my own heavy. But Tesla can work too, actually. Like, if you get a good.
Yeah, Tesla is really
Tesla
good on this objective, but let's see how it works.
Looks like
I feel Nades on Numbers are definitely going to be using Tesla, so we'll see how NEOTOKYO attack.
I don't know, actually. They don't have any major Tesla users, I don't think. I think Pist is kind of a GL main. Random likes the GL as well, so we'll see.
Okay, we're ready. What? We got a bra?
Don't know.
I guess they're playing.
Not seeing any issues.
So Nades on Numbers are what's called NEOTOKYO playing the exact same attack. So lots of shotguns
2 irons
with a Bassi.
Oh, the iron's doing some work. Actually cleaned up those lights really quickly.
See, here's the problem with the Bassi. The lights aren't interested in killing the turrets.
Yeah, not sure about that one. Maybe a miscommunication.
And Kino is apparently
having
seeing none of my builds
difficulty-
work.
Using implants.
Okay. This is worrying.
Sometimes I have had it where you spawn without implants, but it's pretty rare.
This is spawning with implants, but never being able to not activate them.
Yeah.
But either way, Nades numbers are doing a really good defense, honestly, right now. And
Yeah, Shazam's kind of weak.
they are playing
Maybe.
double ion, though. So anyone can shoot one light with a bullet, and then one of these ions is going to kill him.
And you were right, actually. They are favouring the Tesla rather than the GL.
Yeah, and that Tesla... Okay, so currently Kino definitely still use... Okay. Should we restart? I don't know how this works.
I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like...
I mean, it kind of, like, completely gives him on subjective.
But I've never known of this bug to happen. Like, I'm not even sure... I don't even know if she has implants. That's the thing.
That's a good question. Does he have implants? Because, like, it's pretty rare to see, like, on Spectator, no head implants at all. He's playing it out, though, so...
I think she just needs to go in and die, basically.
Wait, his fucking cortex went off and he's leg boosting around, so yeah, okay.
Yeah, she. Just by the way.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's all right. I mean...
Now, leg boosters are going off and their cortex did just activate, so... But then those aren't really active implants. I don't know how to feel about this. Either way, Tesla, Ion, everything, still going back to them.
I think the really nice thing about the Tesla with the 2 ions is that, like, you don't even need to do that much damage with the Tesla. You just need to do enough. The ion one-shots them, right? That's
You just need to do 5 damage and yeah,
kind of big brain. Yeah.
Of course, it is 1 hit away. So, like, if a shotgun gets through, that's it. Next objective.
So Kino has respawned now. Can she use implants now?
Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't matter. They're on.
I don't know. Looks like she was using leg boosters.
She was, and she had a cortex go off. But again, those are both really weird implants because they're not the same as everything else. But now they've got through the first objective. 2 minutes 45, so they've still got quite a ways to go. This is a difficult map to win in 4 minutes. And they've got 2 defenders still in there, so...
But only is decking it. But Shazam does...
Oh, they got it!
Yeah,
wow.
He did.
I didn't even see that. That was damn quick.
I thought Shazam was going to get there in time. But,
so they've stealth decked, and now they're going to have to be like, oh, maybe we should recap this. But of course...
Yeah, Random is going to get it back.
They've got in there.
Unless Kino can get the nades. No. Kuda getting blocked by Shazam.
Oh, he's very low.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That was pretty close, though.
But
only he might get clean up here. Oh, no. Random.
Random just decided to
perfect
undeck.
grenade.
Well, that was almost very hype.
Yeah. The trouble is they kind of threw them all of themselves at the decker, which I think is the right thing to do in that situation. But then because they didn't get it, like there was no chance of winning.
It would be fine. And I guess Kinoku still can't use implants because they're still very.
I don't know. Try reconnecting. I mean, or is it a bind issue? I don't know.
Oh, they work now. Okay, still.
Okay, weird.
That's still kind of bad. I mean, they could have got the first objective a minute faster, but...
Yeah, usually... I think what happens to me is, like, I'm trying to select my loadout, and then I get moved off the pad somehow, or you get damaged, and you can't. But that's kind of... It's working as intended, if you like. Even though it's bloody, like, frustrating.
Well... Nades numbers are still doing a really good defense, and it's a damn shame they lost. You know, they got it back so quick. I'd like to see I'd like to have seen NEOTOKYO play on the 3rd objective.
Yeah, it would have been nice. And maybe they still kind of got 2 minutes to go.
Well, I can definitely still get this objective, I feel.
It is an uphill battle, though. Frequent
trying
shotgun.
Fight around all the ion cannons. Of course, NEOTOKYO are trying to go around the, bottom side, and you've got random upside up with the grenade launcher above the objective.
Yeah.
So this is going to be really difficult to actually capture.
I didn't catch whether he switched the pistons off, but I think he just knows the timing, went through them. And it's really frustrating to deal with a GL player up there.
Yeah, I was going to say from where I was like, maybe he grenade jumped, but no, he's still got enough armor.
Yeah, it is possible, but I mean, it's actually quite hard to like kill the GL player, and they like even if you go through the pistons.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, you're still entering a tight area against the GL. It's like,
But this is a good attack for them. They're actually in. There's Muffin finding off violence, but you've got Shazam. Oh god, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, this went really badly. Muffin and Shazam just soloed the whole team.
And then Muffin does take a suicide.
Yeah.
Just well advised, I would say.
But of course, they still got random, so 47 seconds left. Yeah. They did play good, though. Not going to say they didn't. So, of course, they've got numbers.
Don't know about that particular play. Didn't seem optimal to me. They do get 2 kills.
Yeah, they're getting in there.
I mean, they got 25 seconds, so they need to like.
Random did drop down, so
on it right now if they want to cap it.
yeah, they
Ooh,
could capture it right now if they had a decker.
I think he does. He has enough time if he's fast. See,
Where's that decker? Oh, he's in.
Scan
okay,
it.
when he's in.
wedge it.
And Shazam is going for it, but he's dead. Okay, so you've just got
Come
one more
on,
person
come on,
to defend
come on.
against.
Oh,
Ah, how many
Maybe
buttons does he weigh?
he was like 2 tick boxes away. I think
Damn it!
2 clicks, maybe 1.
Man,
Still,
oh
maybe
man.
maybe if he just Hail Mary wedged it instead of scanning first, he might have been able to get it. But I mean, in the end, it would have made a difference to the match. It would have just been a
It would have
moral
just been a
victory.
moral victory, yeah.
Yeah, really nicely played by Nades.
Yeah, that was a really strong play.
Both Muffin and Shazam with over 2 kills to death.
Solid
They really
defense, but only sneaked in a sneaky second objective. Infrequent
That was
didn't.
pretty impressive. I didn't
didn't
even
see
see it. I'm
him.
speculating.
Yeah, that was actually very sneaky.
How
We're
did it
gonna-
do? Is it a stealth deck?
No, just a medium.
Just the
Jeez.
momentum. He just walked through the got first objective and just casually walked there.
Just walk in. What?
Yeah, just walk in 5 head. All right.
I guess we're gonna do some interviews now.
Yeah, we're gonna go over to NSF now and yeah, just get their thoughts about the match. I'll move you over. Hey guys,
Really,
Oh.
play.
We were trying to work out what the hell was going on with your implants, but
I don't know. I'm still salty. We should I feel like the first objective, I foiled it kind of because I don't know what happened. I tried switching my loadout.
Loadouts, because those fuck up all the time.
Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, because I picked a preset.
Yeah,
But,
that's why I don't use them, because I never trust them.
yeah, presets are pretty hard to trust. Still, you played that out pretty well. I mean, it was pretty difficult to play against a defense of 2 Ions and a Tesla. So you did pretty great. And that second objective, I was impressed, Tony.
I
Yeah,
took
you-
it.
That was
Got it.
amazing. Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, the game ended at that point. Yeah, it was a shame you couldn't kill the. It was really frustrating, watching the
I
it was
got
random
no
taking
reg
it
on
back.
one of my shotgun shots on Shazam, and that fucked me. If I had just left clicked him, I would have killed him. But
you told me before that you have to use the not the shotgun but the streams.
yeah, but one of your literally in your face, the right
Yeah.
click does crazy damage, and it didn't do nothing. And I'm like, okay, all right, or at least
Yeah.
it didn't get all the pellets. I saw all the pellets connect, and it just whiff. So.
Welcome to Source. But I mean, you should be used to that. coming
Oh
from-
yeah, that's why I didn't complain about it. 'Cause, it is just it is what it is. Sometimes in a
shotguns
rush
not hitting.
moments,
Yeah.
one pellet not connecting decides your fate. That's that's just this game. That's NT. That's any source game.
Well, at least on defense we I said we're gonna only last 30 seconds on the first objective, and we did better than that, so I consider
No,
that a win.
The minigun was epic, honestly.
Yeah, no, the minigun was great to watch.
And actually,
Real
just
force,
two
yeah.
heavies in general is like I feel like a smart thing to do on defense there when you're expecting people to do a stealth rush.
I'm kind of. I figured they would not stick to it as much, but what do I know? I thought they'd like switch it off for it.
Yeah,
Like,
they did commit pretty damn hard to that, didn't they? And like, wow, this
mean-
is
They did almost half in the first wave, so
Yeah, the first way was
yeah. I was a bit scared when I saw the health. Like, okay, they're gonna like get it on the second one probably, and then we also win that, and like, hey, we did it. So
I feel like you did a real like when it was like literally with a sliver of health left, and you all kind of like pushed out a bit further.
that was Suna's
you-
call, I think.
Yeah, that was. I feel like that worked. I mean, if it had a bit more HP, that would have been the thing to do earlier. I think because you were killing them sooner and they weren't getting to the door. Whereas, like the minigun was shredding them, but it's like it doesn't kill them fast enough that they can't just damage the wall.
the
It's just-
first objective. Like you can never like fully set up, right? So
Yeah.
first push is always the most important one.
still. I felt they played pretty damn well. It's just against NEOTOKYO, they are a very good team.
It was sort of like against any team that we play.
Don't put yourself down. You're a solid second place team.
Second place from the bottom. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think any of us intended to like go into this tournament and like beat every team and win it, and like we're just like having a
I'm
time.
just saying, our team, went up against, your teams and came out second. You guys can come into our game and come second.
Third, I think we were third.
Yeah, they got third.
Let's
They
not-
almost
let's not
they
overstate it.
put up a good fight, but they got third.
My world is ruined.
Sorry.
We could like if you beat Sakan here, that means then like you take over second in our tournament, right? That's how that works.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'll just take the win here, I think. Yeah.
Alright, guys. Any final words? Otherwise, we're going to go over to the Nades without number.
Not really, GG.
Alright.
GG.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thanks
playing,
for the game,
guys.
guys. It was great fun.
Oh, there they are.
Oh.
Hi.
Hey, defense.
Hi.
So, do you want to address? Do you want to address the room? What happened?
Right. Okay. First of all, like I'm so sorry.
Not that. Like the second objective.
I have
Why?
no idea. I'm gonna be real with you,
that
mate,
was
like,
the...
Nobody
I've just
saw him
been-
on TAC, or what do you mean?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I used TAC. He was not there on the chip.
Shazam said, "Hey, there's one at the chip," and we were like, "It's not possible. There's nobody there. There's nobody there."
Okay.
He did not show up on TACScan. Like literally, did not show up on TACScan.
Listen. As the casters, was that not a sick moment? Was that not a moment saying like,
It was certainly
they
a
might
moment.
have
I
this?
completely missed it. So, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, no, it was
You didn't
sick.
see it. I didn't see it.
You
Have
know,
to
it,
keep it
it was
exciting.
really cool going from one match where I'm playing out of my mind with bolt gun to going to this match where I'm playing like absolutely complete utter dog shit. Like that was great.
I don't know. It seemed okay to me. I'm not sure about the shotgun, to be honest.
Mate, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. Like, yeah.
Well, you shot the wall and it died. So,
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah, your attack on first was wow. I mean, it's just stealth rush, isn't it? But it was well
Yeah.
executed.
It is, but it took us 2 minutes.
yeah, it took
I'm
us 2
still
minutes
not
too
sure.
long.
Maybe a 4 Bassi rush could still get it faster, but
Ye-
I like the
You have to
shotgun
go for the
stealth.
turrets. We were thinking this with
Maybe.
NEOTOKYO, where they were going up like, yeah, let's use 4 like shotguns and Bazzi. And it's like,
yeah, you have to deck then if you have a non-stealth.
Yeah, but I can deck in 4 Bassis is
attacking 4 Bazzies. Let's see it next time, guys.
sure.
Well, there is another fusion game today, so
There is another fusion game indeed today.
if any of them are listening, then maybe take some notes.
Do you need a caster?
Well, I don't want to do it again.
No, I
But-
think there's people casting, but
I think we're fine. If
Okay, cool.
if Crims shows up, or X wants to relinquish his spot.
No. He signed up. It's him.
Oh, well,
Well, we're
Um,
gonna.
When is the match? When is the match? The next?
quite late.
In the
It's
now.
2 hours away.
It's
Guys, we're supposed to be interviewing
okay.
you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
roughly 3
Sorry.
hours.
Really?
Yeah. Or 2.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty late
It's like 10:30
for
UTC. I think.
EU at least. Yeah.
But
Well,
it's
yeah.
7.
Did you like the final rod when both me and Muffin decided to
Yes,
nade it?
we're like, wait, what do we do? Where is it? It's like, let's
Well, I
just
think
throw
it's
grenades at
I
it.
was-
I was honestly like, I don't really need to steal this objective. I'm gonna use a nade, and I think Muffin thought the same thing, because why would we both nade the lost? Yeah.
Could you imagine if like NEOTOKYO like just like beat you within seconds? You were like, oh god, why did we try to like fight over it?
Ah. To be fair,
Well,
I
I
think
was-
my machine pistol was out of ammo, so
Yeah.
It took you guys a while to get tullies. I noticed.
Yeah.
You just confident that you could just rush it.
We didn't go for it, did we? Straight away. Yeah. We just pushed meat, didn't
I
we?
went. Yeah, we had a couple of guys going through teleporters. Yeah.
No, I mean
Only-
like
only-
using it in cyber.
I had a moment where I went through teleporters and then kind of got lost halfway through, and I was like stuck in the transition part of it, and I was like, "Oh no, have they recapped? Oh." Yeah.
Well, it seems like we had some jank going on this round. Kino
Yeah.
had like some sort of implant fuckery. It was weird. I might just
Oh,
restart
yeah.
the servers or something.
I thought I had the same as
wait,
well.
implant fuckery. Did she use the loadout?
Yes. I
Yes.
think
We're thinking she used the
If she
loadout.
used the loadout, that doesn't matter what server you're on. That can happen
Yeah.
anytime. Yeah. This is why you don't use loadouts.
I didn't know.
I mean, to be honest,
Well, to be fair, there's no one really telling anyone not to use loadouts. If you're new.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't use
we
them,
need
but
like
I-
a dystopia rule book of like, hey, here's some bugs you might encounter.
Yeah.
Well, that's
totally.
the point. Is nobody uses the loadouts anyway, so
True.
Well, people.
I use
Well, that's the
loadouts.
trouble. Is like new players come along and they say, "Oh, you can like set loadouts."
I set
don't,
loadouts.
they don't know any better. I never did. I never could be bothered with.
They used to work
Same.
really well back in the old days.
But there were
they
times when
didn't.
like
They never worked well.
They
What are you on
did.
about? No, they
Let's
didn't.
fix,
They-
please.
Yeah, they've literally never functioned properly. I've literally always had that moment where I spawn into a pub and I'm like, great, I have nothing but a shotgun. Cool, thanks.
I don't know.
I think that was her issue. Yeah, nothing but a shotgun.
I have a loadout for my GL, and I never had that issue personally.
Exactly the same. Maybe you just need to use GL. I mean,
But
I
I
use
use two
experienced GL
loadouts,
player.
though.
Just click the GL loadout. You're fine.
I
Grenades
actually
in-
use thermals so rarely that I don't have a button for it. So I
What?
actually had to press F2. All my normal implants are like Q, E, R, T, F, X, whatever. But I don't have one for thermals, so I actually had to use my F keys, and that's really rare.
See,
Yeah.
that's my weapon switch buttons. I don't know about implant though.
I don't use thermals either, but I do use the F keys for my implant. So
Can't you just have? You can just have implants like 1 through 4, right? It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what the implant is.
You don't have specific implant buttons. I just have mouse 1 and 2, because I only ever have 2 implants.
Oh, yeah.
And
Anyway,
also, my last mouse, I destroyed the mouse wheel because I had it on pack, and I was constantly,
What, mouse 3 or like scrolling?
yeah, the mouse wheel button, pressing it
Oh
down.
god.
Alright, guys. That was a good game. Anything else? The next match week we're gonna have 1 week break. So in 2
I'm in
weeks.
Washington.
which placement are you aiming for? Third place, second place?
Well, I think
If we win from now on, I think we only get third place, right?
Yes.
No, I think
then
it's still
if-
possible.
if Wintermute loses, I think.
Wait to
right?
be, if they have to lose twice, I think.
Yes.
Oh, then they can't.
They have.
Oh, then it's going to be tied first place with the 9, maybe.
Yeah, if both
Oh.
Wintermute and Duno go undefeated, then it's tied first.
But they
So-
can't go undefeated because they face each other.
Oh
I
yeah.
guess, yeah,
Oh
that's-
yeah. True. I was not. Yeah, I wasn't aware.
Just agree.
Good point, yeah.
GG guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? I thought we were leaving.
yeah, thanks for playing, guys. We will. The next stream will be in roughly, let's say, 2 hours. No, actually. Oh my god, I can't do math. Well, yeah, like 2.5 hours. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, you guys want to say anything else? Otherwise, we're gonna go and take one long break.
Frankly, it's not dealing with cavemen.
Alright, guys.
That's it. See you guys.
See you later.
See ya.
Ciao.
GG, everyone.
Bye.